Fairbanks Economic Development Corporation, and we today have our first Chefs at the Market booth today at the Tanana Valley Farmers Market. Today we're featuring Chef Chuck Lemke. He'll be cooking gazpacho and bruschetta.
I'm Chuck Lemke. I'm president of the Midnight Sun Chefs Association, and we're happy to be a part of Chef at the Market. And today we're going to be doing a demonstration of some of the things that will be, if not right now, will be available during the course of the season here at the market. So the Chefs Association is interested in using locally grown things in our operations and that because it brings the best flavor and the best quality of product to you. So what we're going to be starting off with here today is we're going to do some bruschetta. Now bruschetta is an Italian type of appetizer typically, and it's done in a variety of ways. This is my own particular theme and variation of it, so you can do whatever you want to do at home using whatever ingredients you want, but this is going to be a particular one that I do. It incorporates some pesto and some Roma tomatoes. We will be working off of some bread browns. If you get a little baguette, you slice the baguette in thin slices in the direct rounds, perpendiculars, and these are oiled and garlic, so they have some additional flavor going on with them. So we're going to do several of these. And so those are already done. You can make those up ahead of time, and in your kitchen you'll be able to smell them already. So just cut up your rounds. If you wanted to, and you were going to do something larger or for fewer people, if you cut the bread on a diagonal, it's going to make a much larger bruschetta. So keep that in mind when you're doing your preparation. Just how many are you trying to serve, and what is it you're trying to do. Okay, so we got some of our rounds out there. And what I'm going to do now is, for this, I'm going to use my Roma tomatoes. Not as many seeds, lots of flavor, and they fit right on the bruschetta. Now what we're going to do is make up a pesto. And pesto is typically made with fresh basil. You'll have some garlic, you'll have some Parmesan cheese, some oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and a little bit of lime or lemon juice in it. And so what we're going to start off with here, so we're going to take some of our fresh basil and just pack it in my food processor, and these will come in very handy. And you don't mind grinding this down because we want it to come out almost paste-like, and that's kind of the consistency we're looking for. And these are all, there's no exact recipe for any of these things. You can do it however you want. So now I've got some garlic. And I'm going to chop that up a little bit first. Put some garlic in there. Then I'm going to put some pine nuts. Now, pine nuts just bring a nice kind of creaminess to it. They don't have a tremendous amount of flavor themselves, but it's a nice addition to it. You can also use walnuts if you don't have the pine nuts. And both the nuts can be pretty expensive in that. So what I'm going to do is just kind of chop this up, get this started. And I've got one last leaf that doesn't want to go down here, but it will finally get incorporated. There, and if we want, you can see we've got kind of a green, broken up. You've got a lot of some texture going on there here. Now it's going to be broken down a little bit more once we add the other things. Like one of the things that we'll be adding will be the Parmesan cheese. That's typically an integral part of a pesto. And the thing is, you can make pestos out of virtually any type of green that you want. So it just depends on the type of flavor. So now we're going to use some extra virgin olive oil in here. And if you had a regular or a larger machine other than the one that we have here, what I would do is I would just pour from the top and let it go in and watch the volume that I have. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I added just a little more oil because I wanted it just a little bit thinner, and now I'm going to put just a little bit of my lime, and you can use lemon or lime. Okay, and now we have our pesto, and top off each one of the little rounds so it looks great. Just beautiful color when you've got the fresh basil. Your bruschetta you can wind up doing with, if you just chopped up tomatoes and onions and a little bit of garlic. Tomato will weep in.
Today's market booth is brought to you by the Fairbanks Economic Development Corporation through a grant that we got through the Alaska Division of Agriculture. The Tanana Valley Farmers Market has also been super supportive of this effort, as well as the Midnight Sun Chefs Association, who are supplying the chefs.